Hello everyone and welcome back to It Lives in the Woods. So we're playing as It Lives Beneath, the new book, the second book, and I have imported my choices. Now if you're new here, I did choose to die in Red's place and replace Jane in the last book. So here we are, and let's start off with our new character, Aura Vance. It's the beginning of summer break and you're home from your college to visit your family. You hurry to keep up with your half-brother Elliot as the two of you walk from the elevator to your parents' apartment. Whoa, what's the rush? I'm starving. Do you think Mom and Dad made dinner already? Dude, you ate like 5 corn dogs at the movie theater. Not to mention most of my gummy bears. I need fuel, Aura. I can feel another growth spurt coming on. Laughing, you reach the apartment and pull out your keys, but as soon as you move to unlock the door, that's weird. What? The door's open. Oh gosh. You give the door a gentle push and it swings the rest of the way open. You see splintered wood around the deadbolt. The hell? After all the lectures I get for leaving the door unlocked. Elliot, I need to... This wouldn't be It Lives without the suspense, right? I'll say he can stay close. Elliot takes a step closer, looking from you to the dark apartment. Is something wrong? I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. Taking a deep breath, you step forward into the dark entryway. Mom? Dad? Are you there? The only reply is silence. Anyone? There's an odd smell in the room, sour or metallic. Cold dread begins to crawl up your spine. Aura? Your hand seems to move on its own, feeling along the wall for the light switch. What's wrong? Why aren't they answering? Your fingers find the switch and light suddenly floods the room. Dang. Oh, our whole nerve is gone? Oh my gosh. Okay. No! Oh my gosh. This looks like some kind of satanic cult. Oh my goodness. Instinctively, you grab a hold of Elliot as he tries to shove past you, turning him away from the horrific scene. Let go of me, Aura. They're hurt. They need us. Elliot struggles in your grip, but you can only clutch him tighter, even as your legs give out and the two of you fall clumsily to your knees. Pools of gore stain the carpet and streaks on the wall. The scent of blood, subtle at first, is now so strong you feel as you're drowning in it. Ugh, goodness, this isn't real. It can't be. Unable to look away, your gaze focuses on the small bloody details of the grisly table before you. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What on earth? Oh, that must be Halloween or something. You find yourself staring at your mother's crumbled body. Her back is studded with a knife wounds. Her hands frozen in the act of smearing her own blood across the floor. Numbly, you realize the smears form a strange shape. Yeah, that looks crazy. Aura, what do we do? They won't wake up, Aura. It's not real. It's not real. Wow, this has just got crazy in the few, minutes of this thing? Aura. Aura, wake up. Huh? Are you kidding me? That was a dream? Wow. You jolt out of your stupor, grabbing your seat for support. The small boat rocks and jumps beneath you, its motor rumbling. Sorry, I was kind of elsewhere. So, like, can our nerve go back up? Because this is a little bit death-defying, and I remember when my character's nerve was that low. Oh my gosh. We were probably dead from the last book. Mom and Dad again? Yeah, just hard to believe they're really gone. Oh, so this did happen then. Beware, in this book, your nerve score is at... Oh, starts at 0. Wow, this is different. Okay. Build your nerve over the course of the book. The higher your nerve, the better you'll fare in the trials ahead. Okay. Wow. You shake your head, trying to gather your thoughts. Did you say something? Grandpa said hold on or you'll fall off the boat. Oh, out the boat. So I realize that Elliot doesn't have a nerve, so maybe he'll die or he's just not important right now. You glance up at the front of the boat where your grandpa stands with both hands on the wheel. Should reach the house in just a couple of minutes. Beside you, Elliot slumps in his seat, staring into space. You put a hand on his shoulder and manage a weak smile. Hey, Scooter. I know these past few weeks have been hard. Understatement of the century. But I've got a whole 2 months to help you get settled at Grandpa's place before I have to go back to college. Maybe once we drop off our stuff, we can go do something. Like what? We're literally in the middle of nowhere. There must be some fun things out here to do. We could go, not swimming, because, it lives in the beneath. That's already a warning in the title, but exploring too, that ends up bad. We'll do exploring. We're surrounded by unspoiled wilderness. I bet there are some gorgeous hiking trails, or you'll be doing no such thing. I won't have you kids wandering off and getting into trouble. We wouldn't. This ain't a vacation. Long as you're living in my house, you'll abide by my rules. Says who? Says the court that made me your legal guardian. Don't like it? Take it up with the state. Hey, lay off of him. You think it's easy leaving your whole life behind to move in with a grandparent we've never even met? Oh, wow, okay. Never even met him. Interesting. Maybe you'd rather go live with your deadbeat dad in Montreal. What, the scumbag who walked out on me and my mom when I was 7? That man isn't my dad. Todd is the only one who was there for me. He was as much my dad as he was Elliot's. And now oh, that's really gruesome. You trail off, and the tense silence falls over the boat, broken only by the lapping of waves. Soon the fog begins to lift, and a bright, sunlit town comes into view on the far shore. Wow. Definitely loving the visuals so far in this book. Looks very nice. Welcome to Pine Springs, your new home. Ooh, the new title screen. It lives beneath. Chapter 1, Dead in the Water. A short while later, your boat docks in front of a small house, nestled into the shore of the lake. Oh, this is okay. Very old inside. The inside of the house is dim and cluttered, the smell of stale dust hanging in the air. So, this is where Mom grew up. I'll say cozy, not a dump. Oh, okay, our nerve came up. I can't wait to curl up on that couch with a good book. Just don't expect a mint on your pillow. Hefting one of Elliot's bags, your grandpa starts up the narrow staircase at the back of the room. Guess our room's that way. Or he's gonna throw your stuff off the roof. Elliot almost smiles as he starts up the stairs. You're about to follow when you notice a soft light coming from a nearby shelf. Moving closer, you see that the glow is coming from an old bottle flickering strangely in the dark. What the? Before your eyes, the small bottle seems to fade in and out of existence. Solid one moment, ghostly the next. Now that is creepy. I would not pick it up. The bottle becomes more real as you touch it, the glass solidifying beneath your fingers. Okay, things are not always as they seem. Each message in a bottle provides a glimpse into Pine Springs' troubled past. Collect all 9 to get the full harrowing tale. Interesting. This is so weird. Popping the cork, you carefully extract the paper inside and begin to read. Alright, here we go. First clue. Dear Journal, what a week this has been. I signed the papers on Monday, quit my job on Tuesday, cleaned out the apartment on Wednesday, then packed up my whole life into the back of the Gremlin and started driving. It's Sunday morning now, and I'm drinking coffee in the kitchen of my new home. It still doesn't feel real. Years of scrumpling and saving, and finally I have a cozy little cabin in the middle of the woods that I've always dreamed of. No landlords, no trains howling past my room at night, and no damn neighbors. Unfortunately, I've also discovered why the last owner was willing to sell the place for so cheap. It's a total wreck. The floor is rotting, the roof is leaking, the windows rattle. Earlier, I found a raccoon living in the pantry. Also, I'm fairly certain that this place is haunted. I keep hearing the odd whispers or some spotting shadows in my perpetual vision. Doors will fly open without warning. Without any wind. Okay, that's drawing the straw right there. I would have left. You would not see me there. I would have left. Alright. And there are moments when I'll enter a dark room just before I turn the lights on. I swear I'm not alone. I have this inescapable sensation that I've entered into a space that belongs to someone else or something else. Oh well, I've had roommates before. Whatever lives here, well, we'll just have to learn to get along. Entry ends tapped. Okay. That is creepy. Lore discovered. A haunted cabin in the woods. I wonder who wrote this. Curious, you tuck the paper into your suitcase and start looking through the other strange relics in the room. You're scanning the titles on the stack of musty books when the back door swings open. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the guy from last book. I forgot. He was Andy's friend. Alright. Hey Arthur, you in here? Someone just called with a... Oh, hi, you must be Yara. Hi. Okay, so do I know you, or I'll be whoever you want me to be? We'll be nice. The guy looks away quickly and his cheeks flush and pink. Sorry, I didn't mean it weird. Nah, it's not weird. I'm just deciding who I want you to be. Ooh, can you be like Lucy? I've always wanted to learn the running challenge. Best I've got now is a 1-foot punch. Wouldn't a 1-foot punch be a trick? Oh, this is romance. I didn't know that. Ooh, I like it. The guy sticks out his hand and you shake it. Tom! Yes. He is from the last book. Okay, he's a lot older now, but... Alright, I can't say that name, but... Everyone calls me Tom. Arthur hired me to work as a mechanic in his boat shop a few months back. He mentioned he'd be picking you guys up today. Enjoying the mechanics of dusty ambience? Yeah, it's pretty wild. Where'd all this stuff come from? Who knows? Arthur's not the most talkative guy. I mostly just make stuff up. There we have the discarded robot eyeball right next to the weird leather cane, probably cursed. This one's got me stumped though. Tom motions to a tall rectangular case. Squinting, you can just make out a humanoid shape behind the dirty glass. Okay, now that is creepy. That could be one of like the symbols that happen to be what their parents are drawing. I don't know. Could be related. Wow, what is it? Some kind of armor? Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is Arthur won't talk about it, and that case is some kind of impossible puzzle lock. Seriously. I eat puzzle games for breakfast and I don't even know where to start with this thing. You run your hands over the odd symbols engraved on the iron locks. Something's missing. Tutorial. Keep an eye out for items inscribed with runes. Collecting all 5 unlocks a special outfit that will give you a major advantage in the trials ahead. Now, disclaimer, for these videos, there are no diamond choices, so you guys, we're about to do what would happen. We're going to test what will happen if we don't have this kind of armor in these notes and journals as well. Footsteps clomp down the stairs. You snatch your hand away from the case, turning to face your grandpa as he enters the room. Tom. Hey Arthur, got a call from the other side of the lake while you were out. Westcott's flipping out cause her yacht won't start. Your grandpa grunts, digging the keys to the boat out of his pocket and tossing them to Tom. Take Art with you. Wait, what? But Okay, so just got here or don't know anything about boats. Yeah, we don't know. You know, cars, they're like that, but for water. Very funny, I mean, won't I get in the way? Besides, I'm not going to just leave Elliot by himself. I think Elliot can manage unpacking a suitcase without you hovering over him. Everyone pitches in around here. I gotta stay. You gotta learn your keep. Okay, if you're gonna stay, okay. I understand, but nothing. Make sure you're home before dark. You're about to respond when Tom nudges you gently outside. Fuming, you follow him to the outhouse. Outside, you help Tom load the tools into the small boat. Sorry to cut you off. I've learned the hard way. Arguing with Arthur really does any good. Sounds like you know my grandpa better than I do. Yeah, well, this job's been better. Mark's the main source of human interaction since I met you. What's the little town called Westchester. It's just on the other side of these woods. How'd you like it here? I did a little research before we moved in. Sounds like Pine Springs was a bougie enclave for the super rich people who don't actually like nature, but do like to stare at nature from their mansion balcony while sipping thousands of dollars worth of Chardonnay. Yeah, more or less like that. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. Last week a customer literally referred to me as his boat boy. Bro, I spent 4 hours all deep in your boat's engine so it will explode during the next journey. Maybe learn my lesson. It was so weird here. Why did it leave Westchester? Ooh, Tom takes time stowing the toolbox, not meeting your eyes. Well, you know, some stuff happened there a few years ago. I don't really want to get into it, if that's okay. Oh yeah, of course, sorry. Tom shakes his head, smiling rough-roughy. No, it's fine. I swear I'm not doing this man shrouded in my mystery thing on purpose. Or maybe I am. Maybe I'm even more mysterious than I seem. I knew it. You're a secret agent of Total Dork. What's a Total Dork? still out. Tom jumps down into the boat and looks back at you. Hey, I just had an idea. You haven't even gotten a chance to see Pine Springs, right? Yeah, I just saw a glimpse of it on the way here. Well, we've got to go all the way across town for this lake job. Why don't we just take the scenic route? It's a perfect day to preview Pine Springs' many scene vistas and fabulous attractions. Okay, tutorial. You go on Tom's tour to get a little closer to him and boost your nerve score. Of course I would put this on us, but you know, those diamonds don't come easy, so it's my first day on the job. Probably don't want to keep the customer waiting. Fair enough. You finish loading the boat, and Tom shows you how to get the ropes. Alright, let's fix the boat. The little boat skims across the lake, Tom steering for a cluster of opulent mansions, and you trail your hand in the water. The water's so cold, how deep does it go? Don't know, pretty darn deep though. We actually are about to pass over the deepest part right at the center of the lake. You peer over the side, watching rays of sunlight sparkle into the blue-green water, throwing rippling patterns across your skin. Sighing, you close your eyes, feeling the soothing water against your hand, You snatch your hand away. Aura, what's wrong? Oh my gosh, after I just got 5 nerves, down 2, why not? I felt something in the water. Something touched your hand? We do get otters around here sometimes, and fish, and not like that. More like a feeling. I felt there's something down there, Tom. Something that hates us, that wants to... You're shuddering, inching away from the side of the boat. Sorry, that probably sounds crazy. How long till we get to the place? Could be there in a few minutes if I step on it. Tom? Yeah? Step on it. Tom guns the engine and the boat speeds towards the shore. You cradle your hand against your chest. The skin feels ice cold, almost lifeless. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Alright, by the time you reach your destination, the late afternoon sun has warmed your chills and eased your mind. After that, a thorough examination, you and Tom climb out of the engine room of a luxurious yacht named the Empress. I'm never gonna get used to these monsters. It's like a spaceship engine down there. No kidding, I've never seen so many pipes and valves in my life. You hear the clatter of high heels on the deck. Looking up, you see a customer, Imogen, setting down on a small cooler. Oh, she's pretty, Imogen. Sorry. Alright, refreshments? I wasn't sure what you like, so I brought a selection. There's ginger ale, iced tea, beer. That's so thoughtful. Thank you for coming over on such short notice. Did you figure out what's wrong with the engine? I'm supposed to have this big party on the lake in a couple of hours, man. Tom sighs with a grave look on his face. Well, unfortunately, it looks like the primary core matrix has fallen out of alignment. The core matrix, yeah. That means that all the fuel crystals are gonna need to be individually recalibrated. And don't even get me started on the turning webs. How long has it been since you strung those? You pull a bottle from the cooler and take a sip to hide your smile. Imogen glances at you and your eyebrows raised. He's totally messing with me, huh? Seems likely, yeah. You got me. Looks like you just have some water in the fuel line. Should be an easy fix. Imogen squeals with delight, pulling you and Tom into a sudden hug. You two are total lifesavers. You both have to come by the party later. Wow, really? I figured this party was for your friends. Yeah, but also for the super cool people who I want to be friends with, which obviously includes both of you. Anyway, you'll both be here, right? Please? Aw, man, I wish I could, but I've got some stuff I need to do tonight. I'd love to go, but my grandpa said I have to be home by dark. He did. Ugh, all the grown-ups in this town are super weird about that. Like, you should watch the local news sometimes. According to them, once the sun goes down, it's all pageant orgies and human sacrifices. Well, now I'm really bummed I'd be missing this party. I'm just saying, we shouldn't have to lock ourselves away because a bunch of old people are scared of the dark. Well, then I guess I'm in. You are? But Arthur said Grandpa's never been... Oh my gosh, let me start this over. Okay. Grandpa's been nothing but a jerk to me since the second I met him. It's just one party. I'll deal with Grandpa's wrath later. Tom looks like he's about to object, then hesitates. I guess, yeah. There will be a lot of people at this party, right? They'll probably be fine. Yay! Come on, we've got to go get ready. Right now? But Tom makes a shooting motion with his hands. I'm totally gonna fix this myself. Go prepare for whatever I hear. Imogen's parties are not to be undertaken lightly. Just promise you'll be careful, okay? Don't worry. I won't let the other kids pressure me into smoking or doing crimes, pinky swear. Tom gives you an uneasy smile, watching as Imogen pulls you down the gangplank and towards the mansion. You soon find yourself in a particle walk-in closet, sorting through all the arrays of clothes laid out by Imogen's personal shopper, Jacqueline. Wow, so do you do this every time you have a party? I try not to be that extra, but this is the first party of the summer. Imogen's phone chimes. She opens the messenger app and frowns. Ugh, Kyle's running late. Kyle? My best friend. We've known each other since kindergarten. He's basically the coolest person ever. Coolest person ever, huh? I'm excited to meet him. Is he single? Let's do that. Is he single? He is, as it so happens. No idea how though. Kyle's the sweetest, most hilarious guy I'd ever date myself because he's basically my brother. Okay, now I really am excited to meet him. Imogen's hands over a chic skirt and a lace top, followed by a fitted leather jacket. Oh my god, yes. This is totally the one. Jacqueline is the best. Try it on. Tutorial. Wear this special outfit to stand out from Imogen's crowd at the party. I don't spend diamonds on outfits. Right. I'd like to think I'm more comfortable in this. Okay, just leave that on my bed while Jacqueline returns. Imogen holds up two gorgeous dresses considering. I'm feeling a blue dress. What do you think? Definitely blue. Imogen steps into the bathroom and to change and do her hair. You feel your phone buzz, you check it, and it's a new text from Elliot. Okay. Yo, where'd you go? That dude with the man bun just dropped off Grandpa's boat. I think I'm gonna be out late tonight. Kinda got invited to a party. Dang, good luck. Good job. I haven't even left the house. It just kinda happened. One minute you were fixing this girl's boat, and then next I'm helping her pick out an outfit. You're gonna be okay tonight, sweetheart? Because I can totally come home with you maybe too. Just say the word, and we can eat cereal and watch fun internet videos till we pass out. Nah, I'm good. I've got a stack of Pop-Tarts and like 3 different anime series to binge. Grandpa's gonna freak out though. Yeah, well, he can this dude? Seriously, we're here one day and he thinks he's gonna take over our lives? I don't think so. Yeah, just try saying that to his face. Give me a little heads up first though, so I can make popcorn. Sure, you're gonna be okay? I think I can survive one night without a babysitter. Have fun. I will. Love you. You too. Imogen reemerges from the bathroom and twirls around, skirt glittering in the light. Okay, she's good. I like that. You totally called it. Fabulous outfit check. And that means it's time to get this party started. All aboard the party boat. Aye, aye, Captain. Imogen's party is in full swing. The yacht is packed with Pine Springs' young, wealthy elite dancing the night away. You sit in a plush couch beside Imogen, laughing as the guy across from you throws back a shot, gagging dramatically. That was foul. I will say, this cast of newbies is a lot cuter than the ones before. At least before. Some of them before were actually good, but my character was looking crusty, so I'm glad they've given us a good makeover selection. Alright. It's just a little pickle juice, bro. Don't be a baby. Some people like drinking. Ever heard of pickleback? Oh my god, don't even talk about those. They were such a fad in my dorm last year. My neuropath is not going to be happy with my sodium levels tomorrow. At least it's my turn, so Aura, right? Truth or dare? Let's do a dare. Garrett rubs his chin thoughtfully and then flashes an evil smile. I dare you to let one of us post whatever we want on your pictogram. Oh crap. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Okay, so who's gonna... I wanna do it, give me. You hand over your phone to Imogen. Imogen pulls you in front of a quick selfie, then sits back on the couch, typing furiously. One more hashtag, and done. She hands you back your phone and you take a look at your brand new post on your pictogram page. Raising hell with my girl Imogen, squad goals, I'm on a boat, watch out world. Imogen, I feel like you kind of missed the point. Yeah, you're supposed to do something evil like feeling real lonely tonight, hit me up for some fun, or a close-up photo of mine. Excuse you, but this is way better. This is way better. Now everyone knows we're friends, Aura, so you have to hang out with me again. Mwah. Wow, you are evil. Alright, now that that's over, Imogen, truth or dare? I pick... Ooh. A drunk girl stumbles against the back of the couch, knocking into Imogen's arm. Wine sloshes out of Imogen's glass onto the couch. Rude! I just had this couch cleaned. Aura, can you pass me those napkins? Aura? You barely hear her as you sit frozen, your gaze fixed on the dark red stain slowly... Oh my goodness, this is traumatizing. Slowly steeping into the white upholstery. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. You realize you're standing up, backing away. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. Are you okay? Do you need me to... I'm fine. It's fine. I just need some air. Turning away, you walk away quickly from the light and the noise, away from the confused faces, Imogen and her guests away. Okay, I feel like something is about to go down right here. Like, we're in the middle, like, nowhere. And we're the lonely person on this side of the boat, I bet. Alright. At the far end of the boat, you clutch the railing like a drowning sailor as the memories come flooding back, threatening to pull you under. Mom, Dad. You shake your head, trying to push back as the sudden tide of grief through sheer force of will. Come on, Ara, pull it together. You're supposed to be having fun. You stare into the lake below, concentrating on the rhythmic lapping of the water against the hull. Just breathe. Your breathing slows, emotion steeping away oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for my bad rating. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Emotions seem seeping away to leave a cool, empty calm. The commotion of the waves is soothing, almost hypnotic. Moonlight sparkles on the surface of the water below, bright against the deep, seemingly infinite darkness beneath. Wow, these are some really a lot of descriptive words. Alright, a hand touches your shoulder, snapping you back to reality. Huh? In a flash, you realize you've lifted one foot towards the railing, as if to climb over the water and plunge. Oh my gosh, is this like a siren monster? Like, you know, sirens as in the mermaids, but they're evil and they call the sailors to sea to drown? This is what this is reminding me of. What the? Like we're in a trance. Alright, you stumble back, crashing into the guy behind you. Whoa, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Scare me? I think you just saved me. Saved you from what? I'm not actually sure. Well, okay then, I guess you're welcome. You're Aura, right? I'm Kyle Garza. Oh, the infamous Kyle. Imogen's been talking you up. She's been singing your praises too. Jenny gets so adorably stoked when she's new friends. Did you, want to be alone, by the way? I wanted to introduce myself, but I can leave you if you... No, it's fine. Just needed a little breather. Word. I love the party as much as the next guy, but all those people can get pretty overwhelming. Kyle leans against the railing beside you. Hey, you grew up in Pine Springs, right? Guilty? Okay, so I gotta know. What's wrong with this place? What's your favorite thing to do here? Does everyone... Oh my god. What's wrong with this place? Kyle raises an eyebrow at you. What makes you ask that? It's just so... I don't know, picture perfect, the mansions, the beautiful lake, the fancy parties. Maybe it's just, I'm just cynical. Kyle takes a long, slow sip of his beer, looking out over the water. The silence stretches. Something wrong? It's just, you know, how when you're a kid you assume everything you grow up with was normal. Like, it never occurs to you that life could be any other way, but then you realize... Turning his head to you. Oh, he sighs, turning his head to you. When we showed up here, did you notice how many houses had bars on their windows? Not just the stores, the houses. No, I didn't. That's weird, right, for a town this nice? I looked it up the other day, and burglaries are basically non-existent here, so what's going on? Well, what about wild animal attacks? Wild animal attacks? Just how far from civilization do you think we are? Hey, my friends warned me about Oregon. This is where most of the Sasquatches live. Sasquatches, okay. That's true fact. I guess all I'm saying is, I'm starting to suspect this town isn't as perfect as it pretends to be. I see. Kyle sighs and suddenly smiles and downs the rest of his beer. Geez, listen to me being a total fun ruiner. Jenny is gonna kill me. How about this? Tomorrow we grab lunch and then I show you parts of Pine Springs that don't totally suck. Deal? Deal. Cool, I'm gonna go grab another beer. You want anything? Let's do whatever he's having. One pretentious local microbrew coming up. Kyle wades back into the crowd, heading for the bar. You watch him go, smiling a little. Yay, our nerve is back, even though it's barely done anything. Maybe this place isn't so bad. The music suddenly stops. Drawing annoyed shouts from the crowd. Huh? The deck grows still as the yacht engine shuts down, and another sound rises over the muttered complaints, a police siren. Uh-oh. You reach the bow in time to see a small boat pull up in front of the yacht. The driver cuts the siren and holds up a bullhorn. Oh, he's cute. Alright everyone, I'm gonna need to ask you to take this boat back to shore. What, Parker? Imogen pushes through the crowd and leans over the rail to glare down at the smaller boat. It's like 9 p.m. and the music isn't even that loud. What's the problem? The problem is that the sun went down half an hour ago. Station's been flooded with calls from freaked out parents. Wait, what? Since when do you guys actually enforce curfew? Imogen's eyes are beautiful. I just realized they're green. Okay, I don't make the rules. No one here is in trouble, folks. Just want to see their kids go home safe. Parker, we're adults. Are you seriously out here to tell us it's bedtime? Whoa, let's calm down for a second. Parker and Imogen both turn to look at you. So who do you side with? Let's side with Imogen. I mean, we just met. Imogen's right. We're all adults here. Even if it isn't legal to give us curfew. In special circumstances, yes. I'm sure Chief Kelly would be more than happy to explain his reasoning down at the... So special circumstances, that's bull, you know it. Sighing, you turn away from Parker and Imogen as they continue to argue. Looks like the party is over. Guess I should start saying my goodbyes. You look around and realize that Kyle isn't among the crowd. Don't tell me he's dead. You finally spot him standing alone at the other end of the boat. He's staring into the water, arms hanging slacking at his side. So he's in the trance too, I swear. It's like a siren. Kyle? You start working your way through the crowd, apologizing as you push people aside. Excuse me, sorry, just want to... A chill mist begins to rise from the lake, and at the end of the boat, Kyle suddenly climbs on the rail. Kyle, stop! What are you doing? Ooh, I love this new music. This new music sounds so good. He doesn't respond. You pick up speed as Kyle stands on the railing. His eyes seem to burn with a strange light. Whoa, that's crazy. Shoving past a confused party guest, you see Kyle sway with the motion of the boat, then start to fall forward and rush. Kyle! What? Oh my god! Imogen's voice rises to a scream and you finally break free and sprint across the deck. No! Just out of your reach, Kyle's limp body topples overboard. Without hesitation, you vault over the rail after him. No, don't! Oh my gosh, this is so dramatic. Okay, the cold hits you like an electric shock as you plunge into the lake. Eyes stinging, you twist and feel all around you, desperately searching for any movement. And then you spot him, already several feet below you, and sinking fast. Kyle's wide eyes panicked meet yours. Oh my gosh. All traces of his former spirit gone. Kyle flashes into the water reaching for you, but he's only sinking faster as if something is pulling him down. Oh, now just hold on. As you get closer, you see something else. Oh my gosh. In the darkness... Oh my goodness. A darkness in the water behind Kyle, wrapping around him. Then, the darkness looks back at you. What does this look like? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is crazy. And that is where they end us off. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty interested in this new series. So, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in next week's episode of It Lives Beneath.